If you're interested in personal finance in general or just credit cards, then you've probably read the news already that Robinhood released their golden credit card with up to 5% cashback. And now, if you watched this channel before, you know already that I'm a big nerd when it comes to credit card or debit card designs in general, so this really caught my attention. And on top of that, obviously the benefits that you get with this card is really impressive. Now, although I never covered Robinhood specifically on the channel before, I'm definitely really impressed what Robinhood has managed to do in the US. And I'm really hoping that Robinhood is going to be expanding into new markets in the future. But besides that, this is just going to be a quick rundown of the benefits that you will be getting if you decide to get the Robinhood Golden Card, whether or not it's worth it, what are the benefits, and how does it compare to other credit cards in general or debit cards in general, such as Revolut. So to start off, the Robinhood Golden Card will give you up to 3% cash back on all your spending, no matter what category you're in. So this basically means that you get instant cash back, no points, just instant cash back directly back into your Robinhood account as soon as you spend with the card itself. This is obviously gonna be great if you're someone who don't necessarily spend a lot in one specific category, and if you want cash back on all your purchases. Most credit cards these days will give you benefits depending on what type of category you usually try to spend it. So if you're a frequent traveler, you can sign up for a credit card, will give you extra points when you're booking flights or booking hotels. If you tend to spend a lot of money on groceries and you go to specific grocery stores, they usually offer credit cards and that will give you extra points. But in this case, this is overall a card that will give you 3% cash back, which is great. And it will give you cash back on all your purchases. So if you have no specific preference and you want to earn cash back on all your purchases, I think that this card really stands out in general when it comes to cash back. Now, on top of the 3% cash back on all categories, the card also comes with 5% cash back when you book travel through the Robinhood app. Now, I've never used the Robinhood app for travel or booking in general, so if you are booking through the app, what I would suggest you to do is always compare it to other travel and booking sites, because in some cases you might actually be paying more through the booking site even after the cashback than you would actually do on other booking sites. So always double check so you're not actually paying more than you actually should be. If you compare this to the Apple Card, which I obviously also want to get, but it's still not available in Europe either. But if you compare it to the Apple Card, they will only give you 3% cash back when you're spending on Apple products, which you usually don't buy Apple products every day, but they will give you 2% cash back on all your other purchases. So here, Robinhood and Robinhood Gold Card is definitely going to be a better option if you're looking at these two options, for example. And then obviously you have other cards on the market as well that will give you maybe 6% cash back when you're booking flights or hotels. But these cards usually have an annual fee, and it will give you way less cash back on other purchases that you make with the card itself. So overall, I think that the cashback that Robinhood is offering is definitely great overall. So now let's talk about the design of the card itself. Obviously, the card looks cool. It is a stainless steel golden card, which looks fairly similar to the Revolut Gold Card if you've seen that one before. And even though it's marketed as a golden card, it's not technically gold. It is stainless steel and it's gonna weigh about 17 grams, which is gonna be about 3 times the normal weight of a normal debit card. A lot of people are gonna comment here that it doesn't matter what the design is, just give me the good benefits. But I think that, having a cool looking card definitely adds a lot of benefits. Even though most of the time these days, even I myself spend most of my money through Apple Pay directly instead of using the physical card. I do bring out the card sometimes, depending on where I'm at and if I want to show off my cards, because I think a nice looking card is just something about having a nice looking card. And that's just a very niche audience that actually enjoy or collect debit or credit cards. But if you are one of those people, I think in general that this card definitely has a cool design. Now jumping over to the no annual fees. So the card is marketed as having no annual fees at all. Now this is not technically true, as you have to have a gold membership on Robinhood in order to get the card itself. And this membership is gonna run you about $5 per month, but it doesn't only give you access to the actual card itself, it gives you other benefits as well. So if you are already on Robinhood Gold, or if you are a user who is looking for a new way to invest or a new platform to invest, and if you have potentially been looking at Robinhood, or maybe you are already on Robinhood but you're not a gold member, then this might actually be the time to upgrade if you want to get some additional benefits to your Robinhood account and you want to get access to the card as well. And one of the main benefits that I actually truly think is great with the card itself is that they have no foreign transaction fees. This is something that I think most credit cards are doing completely wrong for whatever reason. There's so many cards or credit cards on the market that are marketed as travel cards because they give you travel benefits and give you cashback on travel. But then you travel and you use the card for your spending and you're paying a transaction fee for those transactions. It doesn't make sense. So I feel like most credit cards are actually marketed in the wrong way because you shouldn't be paying a foreign transaction fee for a card that is marketed for travel. On top of these main benefits, the card also comes with a bunch of other benefits which are fairly common to see when it comes to credit cards or premium debit cards in general. So this includes purchase security protection and return protection, for example. And obviously this is going to be great for some people who tend to use these services, but in most cases it's a nice to have, but you're not gonna actively be using it every single month. In most cases, I've had to use these type of services before, very rarely, but it's nice to have because when it actually happens, when your flight is delayed, when your flight is canceled, if you're having a problem with a purchase that you made, it's nice to have those benefits when it comes to everyday spending, as you feel more secure when you're using the card itself. Something else worth mentioning here is that the card will also come with the virtual cards, and this is something that other fintech companies have been doing for a long time now. But basically what the virtual cards are, if you've never heard about it before, is that you can basically create a brand new debit card or a credit card directly in the app itself, and that is going to be either for a one-off purchase, so you can just click the button, create a instant new card that you can pay with through your Apple Pay or Google Pay, for example, and then you can use those cards for sketchy websites. If you're on a website that you don't necessarily trust and you don't want to give them your actual credit card details, then you can create those cards for those purchases. They're also great for signing up for free trial websites. So if you're on a website and they offer a free trial and you're worried about forgetting to actually cancel the membership before the free trial expires and you're going to be charged a yearly or monthly fee, then in those type of situations, these type of cards are going to be the best option to go for. On top of this, you can also add other members to your credit card as well. So if you want your family members, for example, to be spending on your credit card, this is going to be available, and that way you can also add extra cash back once your spouse or your kids are using your credit card as well. But the final thing I wanted to mention here is that Robinhood will also be releasing a limited timed card that is going to be truly a 10K golden card that you can get access to if you invite 10 other people to sign up for Robinhood Gold. Unfortunately for myself, I can't get access to this as Robinhood is currently not available in Europe. But if you want to get access to the 10K golden Robinhood card, then do sign up for the card and try to get 10 people invited. It might actually be hard, but try to do it because I want to get my hands on this card and I won't be able to do it. But for you who are the lucky ones that actually can sign up for Robinhood, obviously, if you want the card, go sign up for it and try to get 10 people to sign up. But that is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this quick overview of the Robinhood Golden Card. If you do like this type of content, please make sure to leave a like down below. If you have any questions about the card or if you have any opinions about this video, leave them in the comments as I try to respond to as many people as possible. And if you want more content like this one, make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. That is going to be it for today's video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bam, 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 bada, bam.